how happy we feel when we make an order on Amazon or Flipkart or one of the e-commerce companies, and on the appointed time, of the appointed quality, and as per our order, the things are delivered at our doorstep. Today we speak about logistics, which Encyclopedia Britannica describes as the science and art of planning, coordinating, implementing the end-to-end value chain. Logistics originated in the government, especially in the defense sector. When nations were fighting wars, it became very important that the supply lines are not just kept running, but they are accurate, they are timely, and they are superior and competitive as compared to enemy side. It is not just the supply of arms and ammunitions, but also supply of food, supply of clothing, supply of ration, supply of medicines, lifting the wounded. All these require careful planning. In civilian life too, we see the imprint of the perfection of logistics in our lives. You imagine the time of an election. We see that, like wartime, vehicle getting requisitioned, people getting requisitioned, the post office, even the farthest corner of the country, you could send a packet and with reasonable certainty it used to reach. Again, sorting, transporting, all essential elements of logistics which we will discuss today. Logistics is planning, delivery of the value proposition end to end with reasonable amount of certainty. So in case of a business enterprises, it starts from planning to forecasting, doing the production, demand aggregation, distribution, documentation, packaging, transporting, warehousing, delivering, and then servicing optimizations that will improve the productivity, at the same time customer satisfaction. It begins with planning and demand forecasting, whether it is only a trading or whether it is manufacturing, whether it is industry or whether it is government. How much raw materials to order, how much to stock, whether it is just in time or utilizing very expensive real estate optimally. All these depend on how you assess and forecast the demand. In case of a Flipkart or in case of an e-commerce company like Zomato or Swiggy, they also do a planning of the inventory. For them, inventory is not necessarily the material that they are selling. It also an inventory of the manpower, inventory of the tools like computers, inventory of transport vehicles, inventory of third-party resources. All these things go into delivering the value, and this, which is called the production plan, is the crux of logistics. With the help of artificial intelligence or digitization, discovery of some of the very new ideas which were not there probably 20 years back, like having standard size containers, barcodes, robots which can move, sort things based on barcode, have given an extra edge to the efficiency of logistics. Warehousing, the intermediate stage, very complex algorithms which decide what is the holding cost, what is the transportation cost. One example, air transport is preferred because doesn't have that many damages because of the time saved. The packaging need not be so expensive as compared to a surface transport or a water transport. Forklift trucks is another thing in addition to container which has improved the logistics. Whatever packets are there, they are made into packets of the same size which will fit into a typical 3 feet by 4 feet thing, and so many numbers can be stacked together one over another so that the movements will not disturb the contents inside it, and seamlessly they can be lifted by a forklift truck and can be put into stacks, be taken overnight. Imagine something like a DHL or FedEx, Federal Express, or in India even DTDC, who operate their own aircrafts. The turnaround time of such aircrafts must be minimized, timely delivery and timely transportation across large part of geographies. This will require initial planning at the warehouse level. Warehouses are very modern. They are very large in size, sometimes 6 or 8 football fields, with conveyor belts, with barcode readers, with robos, with machine operated forklift trucks, taking things and sorting them out, and so that you get the package which is intended to get to you in time without any error. Then the logistics involves partnering various last mile deliverers. Because of the barcoding system, because of the digitization, every time you can track. Somebody picks up a parcel from your place, or you have ordered something on Amazon, just click on the tracking link and you will find whether this has reached an intermediate warehouse, whether it is in transit, or whether it is out for delivery, whether you can expect it in so much of time. The most important last two parts of a logistics understanding is managing the service part of it and managing the customer grievance part of it. White goods like washing machines, TV or refrigerator, they will require installation, and that is also part of the logistics. How to coordinate with a person, how to report the defects. Unless there is proper documentation, if it is an international logistics company, it may require a bill of lading, it may require a customs clearance, it may require a port of origin, it may require anti-money laundering documents. So documentation is part of the service offering that is given after packaging and transport. So these will require also legal as well as computer assistance as well as qualified assistance. And this is essential part of the logistics value chain. The whole value proposition of an excellent logistics company will come to a big zero if customer grievance redressal is not factored into the entire logistics. And customer feedback management, customer connect must also be part of the logistics. And many people, if you go even to a small clothes shop in your neighborhood, would says that I have a tailor and I'll get it stitched and deliver it to your home, also is doing logistics. The same person comes and if the size doesn't fit, takes it back and gives it back restitched. Actually, it ends when disposal of the garbage. Many times there are exchanges, there are packaging material. All these must be disposed of or reused, recycled or rebranded. This is also part of logistics. So logistics, which gives you this magical delivery in time of the right good, of the right quantity at the right price, involves so many complex things, right from demand forecasting to production planning to managing procurement, managing transportation, delivery, documentation, and it is a fascinating subject. Today, any company who manages its logistics well is likely to be more productive, more competitive, and all of us must know the basics of logistics. Thank you very much.